Catavlog 21, September 2025. During the last month, I've celebrated my birthday and my rebirthday, and I I would count as my rebirthday present a Quest for Empathy T-shirt I received in the post thanks to winning the competition. So in a way, well, it was a present. It was a present to myself in one sense because I answered correctly a question before it was even asked on Miles Dyer's 200th show. But the gift was really from him, since I didn't pay for it at all. But it was absolutely delightful receiving it. So the weather is pretty lovely right now. Um, and today I'm recording this on autumnal equinox day in the Northern Hemisphere, the September equinox, if you look at it from a global perspective, because in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the vernal equinox, the spring equinox. So they're just about to go into the summer half of the year, and here in the north, we're just about to go into the winter half of the year. It happens this evening, very close to sunset time. So it seems really on the money this year. I don't like the winter half of the year as much as the summer half of the year. But fortunately for me, it only lasts 178 days, compared to the summer half of the year, which is a bit longer. So I'm looking at that respect, but I'm not going to while away the time. I'm going to embrace the months ahead, the darker, colder, wetter, windier months ahead. And at least today it's sunny again, so I'm going to have a lovely walk in Wales, where I still am right at the moment. Um, I've been having a lovely holiday away from home, and I'm feeling rested, even though last night I had two nightmarish dreams. The first one was such a strong anxiety dream. It really freaked me out. I actually got out of bed while I was still in or semi-sleep mode. I was thinking something really awful would happen, and a lot of awful things are happening in the world right now. But this was a personal, really awful thing. And so far, the anxiety has mainly been because of reading about what's happening to other people or what might be in the pipeline, because nothing has affected me personally. I mean, nothing particularly bad. I mean, there have been some pretty awful moments, but I've got over them because, um, I mean, I'm, I'm generally trying to go on a present moment awareness thing. And I think I've managed to train myself well enough in that, um, than anything else. I can still even smile. I can smile in photos. I'm generally fairly content. I've had 36 wonderful years, really delightful time as a whole. So obviously, some difficult times in that, but as a whole, I am fairly content with things. However, the world is really messed up right now, and it upsets me. And going back to that Quest for Empathy t-shirt, that is what we really need in the world right now, is more empathy. And unfortunately, I mean, recently I um, came across a thread in which a woman in the USA noticed that all eyes on her were in the supermarket. People were looking at her because she had a T-shirt that featured compassion. And it's like compassion is definitely something the world needs more about, not less about, but it's been discouraged. And empathy. Um, I saw a meme yesterday. Someone posted saying about someone had argued that empathy doesn't really mean anything, that sympathy means something, but that isn't true. Sympathy is feeling sorry for another person. Empathy is putting yourself, imagining yourself in their shoes. If you've got an imagination, and thankfully many of us do, it is possible to put yourself in another person's shoes, actually feeling what they're feeling. And compassion is acting upon it if you possibly can, acting upon it in an effective way. So it's considering other people, it's not ignoring them, it's actually doing something action wise that helps them. And there are a lot of people in a great deal of distress right now. Hugely is happening in the USA. It's only 8 months. It was 8 months on Saturday, the anniversary of the inauguration. Um, and I'm not going to cover this just so much. If you want to follow things, I recommend watching Ty Turner. He does some great videos. His latest video shows how disturbing things are getting. But there's apparently an announcement on autism today. They are very much not just coming for the trans community, the wider LGBTQ IA plus community. They'll be coming for. They are already coming for immigrants, the ICE raids. They will be coming, they are making more black people, more people of color, more um, Latinx people, um, anyone who is non-white, non-straight, non-cis, able, and um, more or less everyone who is marginalised is going to be further marginalised. And for a while, during the last couple of months of summer, July, August, September, into September, up until about the 10th of September, time seemed to be going fairly fast because I was enjoying a lot. There were certainly bumps, but things have started really slowing down again now because I follow threads a lot. I see how a lot of people who are in marginalised groups are disengaging. They're not engaging as much. They're closing down their accounts. And I miss them and I really hope them well. I wish them well. I hope that they get through however long the um, troubled times ahead are. I hope to see them the other side. And some may move to other countries if they possibly can, but not everyone will. And I know people across the age ranges from very young to um, a fair bit older than me who are in marginalised groups who are being targeted. And it really is frightening. So, um, I think the first few months of the year, the time was turning into what I would call a rumble. the year becomes a rumble because it's moving so slowly the way the Earth is tracking around the sun. We've had 72% of this year elapsed now, 28% still to go. The nights are going to get darker. We're going to have longer nights than daylight hours for the rest of the year and for the 178 days of the winter half of the year. But at least the winter half of the year will pass, will be over, in a set amount of time, and then it will be spring again. But the other things that are causing unhappiness and distress are much less certain in how long they will last. We need to take a stand against this and act with compassion and feel empathy. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a good month ahead. Please keep safe. Please look after yourself and enjoy any happy moments as and when they come. Thanks for watching. Please hit like. Please hit the notification button, and thanks if you subscribe. And hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.